Good evening my little pixies, how are we all today? Me, I'm absolutely fantastic. Bit messy day at work today with everything what's gone off with the London fire and everything, but these things happen, I suppose. Right, I'd like to correct a mistake I did yesterday in yesterday's vlog about the fixtures for Sheffield United. I did say we got Brentford away from home, but no, we have got Brentford at home, so I do apologise for that, which makes life even sweeter because we'll have an even more better chance of gaining 3 points than we would away from home, because we'll have a lot more fans at home. Apparently we've sold about, I don't know, I think somebody said roughly about 17,000 season tickets, and then plus with all the people that can only pick and choose games because of work and stuff like that, it could possibly get up to 21,000 fans roughly at a guess, which ain't bad for his first home game back in the Championship. But hopefully as the season progresses we shall get some more fans coming into the ground, and we shall be getting regular 25, 26, 27,000 fans. There'll be a couple of, maybe 2 or 3 times that we won't be nearly sold out, and that'll be the local derbies. There's Leeds United, Barnsley, and the hated enemy Sheffield Wednesday. I don't know why I went like that, I do apologise. The hated enemy Sheffield Wednesday. That will definitely, almost definitely, be a sellout for that game. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. We could be doing with a couple of quality signings. When I say quality, I mean like Championship level signings, possibly a defender, another winger, maybe a ball-winning midfielder. So yeah, just as backup, because John Fleck, in my opinion, he's one of our best midfielders, or best ball-winning midfielder we've got at the moment. He does spread the ball across the field quite good as well. So yeah, he's a decent little player. We'll have to see if Coots can keep up his form from last year. Duffy, when he's on song, he's a really good player. He's like our little playmaker, but he's like in and out of games sometimes. He can have a couple of decent games and maybe 2 or 3 not as good decent games, but I do like him. He's just got to be a bit more consistent. But in the Championship there will be a lot of times where he's got a lot of space and a lot of freedom to do what he does, and that's what he needs. He's not one of these players that can go up and take on a man or 2 or 3. He'll probably take 1 man on, but if he gets crowded out, I think that's where he struggles a little bit. But like I said, in the Championship there should be a lot more space for him to play about in. And yeah, I like Duffy, but like I say, he's got to be a bit more consistent. Coots, like I said, he had a really good season last year. I just hope he can stay in the form he was for this season. And our midfield will be awesome with John Fleck just behind him, hopefully protecting the defence. Like I say, we need a centre back. We'll be linked with all sorts of players. John Terry, who I'm sure most of you will have heard of, who's a former England captain. Phil Jagielka, he was one of our former players. We sold him to Everton, and now he's been linked with a move to Sheffield United. But like I said, the stumbling block's going to be his wages, unless he wants to come down a peg or 2 on his wages. He's on about 50 grand a week, so we can't afford that. Not yet anyway, not at Bramall Lane. So yeah, there's Phil Jagielka would be linked with. It'd be a really good signing. Yeah, sure he's 34, but all the experience he can pass on to the boys, like Jack O'Connell. He's going to be a class player. He will be the next player that will be sold for millions and millions and millions of pounds. I say millions and millions, maybe a couple of £1 million. He will, trust me. If he carries on from where he left off from last season, absolutely, played really well. He really did. My favourite player last season to start off with was Ebanks Landell, but then as soon as he signed his contract with Wolverhampton Wanderers, because he was on loan to us. As soon as he signed that contract, for me, he just went downhill. It was like he wasn't bothered. They're saying now he was playing with an injury, but was he? He just didn't seem the same player. It was winning headers, tackles, nothing could get past him. Then when he came back after Christmas, he just wasn't the same player. It was like he wasn't interested. So, I don't know. If we go for him, well, we'll have to see, wait and see. Then we got Jake Wright at the back. Not the best player, but the great organiser. But he's not lost in a Sheffield United shirt yet in the league. And let's say we play him all season and we don't lose, hey, we might be up top. So we never know. Like I say, he's not the best of defenders, but he can read the game well. He does organise the back four. He's very vocal, and he's like a second captain. As captain as of last season was and still is at the moment, Billy Sharp. So he's our main striker at the moment. Then we've got Cherry Evans. This one I'm on the fence with what happened before, but that's done and dusted now. He's when he was on form, he was out of this world. He was bagging goals in left, right and centre, a bit like Billy Sharp was this season. But since he's had a few years layoff, football, for what happened, if you want to know what happened, just Google Ched Evans. I'm not going to go through all that lot now. This is about Sheffield United, not the players' misfortunes. Anyway, yeah, if he gained that form back, because when he was at Chesterfield last season, at the start of the season, he was on fire. He ran rings round our players before he got injured. And if he can keep that form up and stay injury free, we've got a great player on his hands, and he will score goals. But can he do it in the Championship? He's got something to prove, so maybe so. You never know. Hopefully, we'll be able to. I hope so, anyway, because I'd hate to see any player fall from grace, come back, then not to repay the club that showed the faith in him and signing him for a second time. A bit like Billy Sharp, yeah, he didn't do anything wrong, but they sold him once, he came back, sold him again, and come back for the third time, but this time I think he got 20 goals this first season, 30 goals last season, and well, I say the first time he got 20 goals. Sorry, the season before that he got 20 goals. I think, well, please correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he got 21 goals, something like that. And then this season he's got 30 goals in his promotion season. So can he get another 20 goals? If we play the way we have done to suit Billy Sharp, then possibly he might get 15 to 20, but we'll just have to wait and see. Say with Leon Clark and James Hansen, different options, different types of players to what Billy Sharp and Ched Evans is. Are they going to like the championship alight? I don't know. Are they going to set it on fire? Probably not, but they'd be great for coming off the bench late on the game. The defenders are tired, they bully the defenders, and see if they can create some more opportunities if we're losing or something like that. But the one player that I think will make an impact this season, and it's not been mentioned a lot in pre-season, is Kieran Lavery. Now, he is a very, very tricky player, and I rate him highly. I think he will be doing so well this season that he will stay in the team and he'll get a few goals for us. I reckon he can get a 20. I think he'll be a 20 goal striker eventually. Maybe not this season. He probably might get, I don't know, 10, 12 goals this season if he can get in the team and stay in the team and keep his form up, because when he's on fire, he's on fire. He's one of these little tricky players that can basically take players on and get a cross in the ball, and he also gets in the box and score from whichever part of his body, you know what I mean? I reckon he's going to be our star man this year. The season's not started, as we all know, so it's just a case of waiting and see how many more transfer targets we're going to get, how many transfers we're going to get, players coming in, players going. It's just a wait and see when it opens. It's sometime in July the transfer window opens, so we've already signed 3 players, possibly 4 I think it is now. So it's just a case of waiting and see if we can get these other targets. Is Jagielka going to come? John Terry? Oh, that's a big laughable one, that one is. I'll be very surprised if John Terry comes. If he comes to Bramall Lane, it will be one of the best free signings we've had, because he'll still be a quality player in the Championship, just like Jagielka will be. But I cannot see it because of the wages. You've got somebody who's on 10 grand a week already here, then you get somebody else coming on who's on 30-40 grand a week. They're going to be like, oh, he's on one of me, you know what I mean? It's going to be very unsettling, so it's going to just have to wait and see what happens on that one. So yeah, for this season, like I said before, it's going to be double promotion. I've said it all along, double promotion. I'm telling you guys, it will be double promotion. Believe in the Blades. Don't matter, I'm not saying how we're going to get there, whether it be via playoffs or second or first. I'm not saying what it's going to be. It will be double promotion. It has the same feeling around Bramall Lane and with the fans as when Dave Bassett was in charge. And when he took us up from the old 3rd division, which was like League 1 now, to Division 2, which is now the Championship. When he took us into the Division 2, and then got us up to the Premier League, or First Division as it was then known. It was absolutely awesome, and it's exactly the same feeling. Everybody's buzzing and can't wait for the season to start. So some may laugh and tell me to off or stuff like that, so I don't care. But I'm telling you, double promotion, like I said in yesterday's vlog, double promotion. Anyway then guys, I'm going to leave it there. It's a little vlog again tonight, like I say, little vlogs during the week, possibly long ones during the weekend. So right then guys, I'm going to leave a link there to my channel if you'd like to click on that and subscribe. That would be absolutely awesome. I'll also leave a link there to my previous video if you'd like to like that, watch that and comment. That would also be awesome. Let everybody know what Pixies about. Alright then guys, love all my little pixies, and I'll see you later. Bye.
Models popping bottles.